I finally dropped an edit. Click the very first link in the description. It's gonna take you to BMX's YouTube channel. That's Dylan's, my best friend's YouTube channel. That is where our split edit dropped. It's about a 9-minute piece. It's got 3 different songs. I think it's got YKTS with Sheck West. It's got Heist in the Room by Travis Scott. It's got Saran Wrap by Tik-Tok. Coronavirus inspired. It's called Social Distancing. It's a dope edit. Hype ass music, some sick music video type vibe shit going on, bro. It's so cool. Go check out the edit, and that's what we're going to react to today. But unfortunately, I can't actually play the music that's in it because I don't want to get copyrighted for it. It's on the edit channel. That's a whole different story. But on this channel, we're not trying to get copyrighted. So after you're done watching this video, in case you haven't already seen it, click the first link in the description. Go watch the full edit with the actual song, the full editing, everything like that. And after you've watched this edit reaction, after you've watched the edit in its entire beauty, click the second link in the description and check out my podcast where I go in depth and talk about our edit, talk a little behind the scenes, talk about my part, kind of give my opinion on it, and talk about why I actually was not very happy with my part at all. If that sounds interesting, click the second link in the description, check out the podcast where I go more in depth on the edit. Today we're just going to be reacting to it. If you're new here, hit that like button. I really appreciate it. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. And while you're down there fiddling around, hit the subscribe button. And I have to say it. Pick up some merch. Anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and react to the Greyson Roberts, Dylan Ashlock split BMX edit 2020. Came out, I don't even know what today is. Came out a little less than a week ago. And the funny thing is, if you guys have been watching my vlogs, you'll notice if you've seen the edit and you've seen my part in the edit, but you've also been a follower and you've seen my Instagram clips, you've seen my vlogs, you're like, wait a minute, why are the vlog clips so much better than the edit clips? It's a really weird dynamic. You think the vlog clips would be the shitty clips, the edit clips would be the bangers, but it's actually opposite. Another reason why you should check out the podcast, because I go in depth and explain exactly why that was. Anyway, let's get into it. BMX. Oh, I gotta find it. BMX. Social distancing 3 days ago, 7 minutes and 55 seconds. Now, obviously, you guys know how this goes. I have to take out the actual audio, the actual music that was in. I think I can play the beginning where there's news articles or whatever, but for the actual where there's Travis Scott and Sheck West and Tik-Tok, I have to replace that with my boring, stupid, copyright-free music. So just a heads up in case this is the first one of my edit reactions you've seen. Also comment down below who you'd like me to react to. Next is going to be Matt Ray, the Boston Massacre. Also talk about on the podcast. Insane edit, insane. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Let's get into this hoe.
The coronavirus proving to be unpredictable.
The death toll from the pandemic continues to soar.
Patients between the ages of 20 and 54.
So he edited this whole thing, and he did the 420 to 54. That shit cracked me up. Every single time I see this video, it's so funny.
Make up nearly 40%.
Young people can get it. You will get sick.
The lockdown is strict. Big cities have never looked so empty.
This is the National Guard.
That shot was actually out of my balcony. He was down in Springfield, and we were watching the sunset, cigars, so White Claws, because the White Claws are gluten-free, by the way. I found that out the other day, in case you gave a fuck.
They're tremendous people. They're fully on alert.
When I was laying down right there, I was actually trying to get a clip, but I was beyond tired, and I felt sick at my stomach. Terrible day for trying to get clips for me.
We've signed what we had to sign, and it's been activated.
Also on my balcony, you'll notice there's no outdoor furniture, and the tree has no leaves on it. This was this was almost 5 months ago.
Look into my soul. What do you see?
That's my boy Peyton. He did a lot of filming in this edit.
Young money.
This is the worst part.
Dude, I'm more kind of a scoot kind of got it.
Dude, I'm more of a scoot kind of got it.
Oh, we got a broken one.
Curds? Jesus, like popcorn. One more time.
One more.
No, one more try, mister.
Yeah, one more.
No, if you fall down,
We're not gonna see you.
Liability. Do you know liability?
I sure do. Here was the problem. She kicked us out. 30 seconds later, I go, and that's whenever I did that. I did another Pegs 180. She's like, what the fuck? She came back. She seemed like she was being a bitch, but I kind of had it coming. She was actually a very nice lady. And then she was like, do you know what a liability is? I'm like, I sure do. Bitch, you're a property manager. I'm a motherfucking business owner. We in the same league, but we ballin' different, bitch. I'm totally kidding. She was actually a very sweet lady, and I talked to her for a decent amount of time after that. I will be coming back to fuck up your rail, though. So, I mean, looking forward to another conversation.
Yeah.
What is this song? It's an A$AP Rocky song. There's so many copyrighted songs that came to this. So right now you're listening to my audio. But when I fell in that bush, it felt like such a big deal. Like whenever I was doing the manual and I was going into the bush, if that felt like I was falling off a cliff, I was getting all cut up, it felt like shit. But after watching it, it looks like I almost did it on purpose. It looked fake. Oh, dude, the Stokes. Don't know why he put that in there. That was literally just a warm-up clip I got. If you guys know Dylan, the biggest motherfucking bike thrower in the 417. He doesn't live in the 417, but in the Midwest. Swear to God, he thinks that's the funniest fucking thing ever. Both of those clips are like, you know, guest clips of friends. Both of their names is Mason. You know this was a long time ago because that's when I had the long hair and we were at the lake, so this was like almost a year ago. So now we're getting into my part. You can't hear it, but whenever it kind of did that fadey thing, it switched into Heist in the Room by Travis Scott, because you guys know I'm a Travis Scott nerd. Although it's summertime now. This was filmed so long ago. Now it's all about Wiz Khalifa. See, long hair, Hawaiian shirt, polo shorts. And now I'm in fucking winter clothes like a coat. Like, obviously a first try clip. I don't know why we used that. We actually had a lot of stuff in here on me and I just had to cut it out. Dude, I'm so picky with clips. Both of those combined, like we showed up to the spot, I did the Smith bar almost second try, or I think it was third try, and I did the feeble nollie bar second try. It took like 5 minutes, like warm-up clips, dog. Like these shouldn't be in the edit, but I mean, fuck it. Unfortunately, those were like some of the best clips I got too. So that 180 bar spin full cab, I was just warming up, and he's like, dude, let me film that for the edit. So another warm-up clip, and then I did that nose 180, which was obviously first try. Dude, I've done nose 180 bars, I've done nose bars, I've done G-turns. Like, doc, any other trick besides that? I don't know why I do know why. I know exactly why I did what I did. And that's why you should check out the podcast, because I don't like to make excuses, so that's why we're not gonna get into it right now. Simple trick, right? Took me a fucking hour, dog. I could not get that manual. I kept going into the bush over and over. Bush, bush. I might as well just hung out with your mom for the day. Yeah, okay, so that was like more of a beefy trick. I was actually pretty stoked on that. That was probably like second try, because it's one of those tricks like you just do it. It's kind of more ballsy than it is really skill. But the bar to X up, we got a second angle, but we never put it in for whatever reason. That angle kind of showed the height a little bit better. Surprisingly, the fisheye almost made it look smaller. But the bar to X up, I will say, I am kind of stoked on that one. Literally do not remember doing that ever. That turned down though. Dude, I fucking yoinked that, what is it called? Wax. I tried to hit Dylan with the wax, but as you can tell, I missed miserably because it slid out of my hand and it went up. Here's the thing, you guys know I do a lot of whips. Whips is one of my favorite tricks. I only have one whip in this whole video, and it was shitty. Now we're switching to Dylan's part, and then now it switches to YKTS by Sheck West, you know, a fucking vibe. Fun fact, nobody calls him Dylan Ashlock besides maybe his mom. Everybody calls him Dildo Ashcock. So please, to you, it's Dildo Ashcock. To me, it's Dildo Ashcock. To everybody else, from now on, his name is Dildo Ashcock. Do be having some of the best Pegs Hard 3s I've seen though. He's got him dialed. That's like a warm up for him now. There was some major bike tossage at that spot. I sat in the dankest dog shit at this spot. I was going down to set up my camera to get a shot of, it was me, Dylan, and Mason. We were all riding. The rest of the group was down in another spot. We were trying to get a couple vlog clips. I sat in dog diarrhea, dog. Oh God, I'm about to throw up just thinking about it. I also have one of the funniest poop stories of my life in the podcast. So I keep plugging it, but shit, like a good one just came out. I can't help it. That was actually in a vlog. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but I sat in the dog poop. I take my pants off, drive to my apartment with no pants on. In the meantime, Mason, one of my friends, is rubbing the poopy jeans on my other friend Garrett's door handle of his Jeep, and then ties it to his push bar, and he drives to school with it the next day with just the dankest diarrhea pants. Big bike throws. Oh, yep, there it is. Does that spot look familiar? Right at the very beginning when that lady was kicking us out, that's the same spot, but that was like a month or two before. We sessioned that rail for hours, and that's when the businesses were open. When we went and we got kicked out, none of the businesses were open because it's, you know, the coronavirus is going on. Everything was fully functioning at this point. This was before, and we threw down at that spot for so long. I also don't know if I keep stopping this video, I'm talking too much. I don't know if you guys have seen the vlog, but we hung out with that guy who high-fived him. He was drunk off his ass. It was so funny. He was just talking shit. It was so great. That was really good. Big Devin Smiley type beat. Dude, Dylan's part is so much better than mine. Like, he's better than me, but like, still. That was crazy because that was a bike wrap flipped upside down. So it weighed like 10 pounds total. So that thing was sliding all over the place. I don't know how he got such a perfect Pegs Hard 3 off of that, but it's Dylan. He's the kind of the Pegs Hard 3 G. That was so sick. That second angle was my vlog camera, as you can see on the ground. I almost ran that son of a bitch over like 2 times. So that's our split edit. Now it's going into the friends section. When that fucking fat bike cop pulled up, I was laughing so hard. That shot was pulled from my vlog. I had to put that in. That was too funny. Yeah, that was like a crazy wall cloud off the back of my balcony out there. Dude, me and that guy, that's Mason, one of the 2 Masons we ride with, me and him got worked at that spot. It was all vlogged. It's kind of cool to watch this. Like, I don't know if it's cool for you guys to watch this. Like, see this edit, and then it's like, oh, I remember that vlog from that day. And like, you guys can kind of pick out like what was going on behind the scenes around most of these clips. Best. There we go. President's dead. And then we realized Gary over here. Now we all have it. Fucking get that? Yeah, they call me Gary for whatever reason. Anyway, that's the edit. That's my reaction. Dylan's part threw down. The production was awesome. The music, it was hype. It's like, you guys know how picky I am in BMXing with edits and stuff. And like, this is like what I'm down for. Like, I just think this is dope. It's a little bit different than everybody else's. I don't know if you've seen Julian and Boolin. I don't know if you've seen Sicko Mode, but they're all kind of this type shit. You know what I mean? Dylan did a great job. He did filming on all my parts. Peyton and I did filming on his parts. He did all of the editing. So make sure once you check out the full edit in its entirety, definitely go subscribe to him. And if you want to hear more like behind the scenes, me talking about my part and why I think it could have been much better, also check out the podcast. Anyway, that's it for this video. Pick up some merch, and I'm about to go to my parents' house to film a video for my dad's YouTube channel. So I'll see you motherfuckers next time.